Guys, the SMG build, the Wids build, or the Vampire Vector build, or whatever you want to call it, okay? Explain here real quick. Using Demolish because of the SMG damage and because of Crisis Response, which is when your armor is reduced to 0, it refuels all the bullets back. So let's say I'm at 39 mags here. I shoot someone. I have 2 or 3 bullets only. I lose my armor. I'm back at 39 bullets. So to play with this build is a must to play with Demolish. Okay, Demolitionist. Sorry. Why am I using the Vector? Because it has high RPM. Okay, that's mostly it. The important thing about the Vector is the Strain. Okay, it's the talents. The Strain and Allegro. You gain 10% critical hit damage for every 5% armor that you lose. Okay, so this, when you lose all of your armor, your critical hit damage is going to be at 200%. And Allegro just to shoot faster. Second weapon, I recommend Blabbermouth. Third weapon, doesn't matter, okay, as long as you have this talent, stop, drop, and roll. Because rolling remove burning, bleed, and poison. Okay, so it's gonna help you a lot. For the gear, I recommend Sokolov mask. I recommend Fenris chest. Okay, and I'll get to it. Iraudi on the holster, Providence backpack, Providence gloves, and Murakami knee pads. And I'll explain in a second each one and why. Start with the glove, with the mask. Why do I recommend Sokolov? Because Sokolov, you get 10% SMG damage, and then you can roll here health and crit chance or health and skill power. And for the talent, I highly recommend either skill power or skill haste. For the chest, I highly recommend the Fenris chest. You're gonna say I'm crazy because of the assault rifle, but no, it has a point. It's just because it's the only one that you can have 2 talents, okay? And the talents that you're gonna want to be using is Berserk, which is 10% weapon damage for every 10% armor that you lose, okay? So you're doing more damage for more armor that you lose. And the second talent is Vital, 20% more health, which the build is all about health, forget armor, okay? As attributes, we want health, we want weapon damage, and we want crit chance, okay? For the holster, why Iraudi? We don't need the accuracy, but we need a high roll attribute here. As you can see, I have 21,000 health. You can go up, I think, to 23 or 24, okay? And try to get a one with a talent, okay? And I recommend Surgical. For the backpack, I recommend Providence, just like this one, because we need 2 pieces. We need one for skill power and one for health, which is the most important one. And a good roll here on crit chance, a good roll on health, and the third one could be like skill power, which it would help a lot. Talents are the most important, Safeguard and Vital. The gloves, I recommend Providence, okay, so we can have the backpack and the gloves as Providence, and then you get a little bit of health and SMG damage, but the most important is Clutch. Critical hits restore 15% health and 2% armor, so we're losing armor and we're gaining armor again, okay? And for the knee pads, I recommend the Murakami. Why? Because you have one defensive mod slot and we can do more health. I'm using here health, crit chance, and I'm using patience. I recommend here, instead of patience, I recommend using cloaked, because everyone is using the defender drones. So when you lose armor, which is what we want, nearby skills are disrupted for 10 seconds, so the defender drone doesn't work, okay? So I highly recommend this. And that's pretty much it. Remember, my build is made with the pieces that I had, okay? You guys can definitely do it differently, but this is how I recommend doing it. Just spec as much health as you can, don't pass 5 points in offensive, and get a little bit of skill power to help you out.